We would like to welcome Professor Julian McClements, Distinguished Professor at the University of Massachusetts, who will be speaking at the EFFoST2020 conference during the plenary session Feeding the World Today and Tomorrow. In this interview, he shares his thoughts on the food challenges and how best to prepare the next generation of food scientists. So welcome, Professor Julian McClements. First of all, what do you think is the main challenge for food scientists in the coming decade?
Yeah, I think, in the 20th century, I think the main challenge is we're trying to make affordable, safe food for everybody. And I think the modern food industry was really successful at doing that. But I think now the main challenge is to try and make foods also healthy and sustainable. I mean, it's clear that the modern food system is causing an increase in chronic diseases, but also causing lots of environmental degradation as well. So that's what I would think would be the main challenges for the future.
And how much do you think consumer health is and should be part of the rational design of foods?
Yeah, I think consumer health is absolutely critical to designing, the new generation of processed foods. I think, the modern food supply is causing an increase in chronic diseases like diabetes, heart disease, obesity, hypertension, and all sorts of other diseases. And I think a lot of that we can put down to processed foods. And I think if we can better understand what causes that, we can design much healthier foods.
So how do you think academia can improve in training the next generation of food professionals?
I think traditionally food science is a very multidisciplinary area, and we need skills in lots of different areas. But I think because the focus in the future is going to be on health and sustainability, I think we really need to learn more about sort of nutrition science, pharmacology, and also sustainability and environmental issues. So I think one of the challenges is going to be trying to integrate that into food science courses, because the science is expanding enormously, and we already have to learn a lot of information.
With many new foods being processed or even ultra-processed, how do you expect the new foods to affect public health, Professor?
Yeah, I think that there is a big problem with ultra-processed foods, or certain types of ultra-processed foods. As we talked about earlier, I think they are leading to certain types of chronic diseases. But I think consumers want them because they're convenient, affordable, and diverse, and we have a very active lifestyle, and we haven't got time to cook, the inclination to cook. So I think as food scientists, what we need to do is generate a new batch of processed foods that are going to be healthy, sustainable, and be convenient and affordable and safe.
Well, thank you very much for your time, and we look forward to your presentation at the EFFoST2020 International Conference in November.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to giving the presentation in November.